Hey, everybody. Again, this is Jacoby Bride. I go by the name Jacoby X, and I'm checking in with Brianna on Hip Hop United. And I appreciate it for having me. Y'all go get my single Bad Year on all digital streaming platforms. Jacoby X, Jacoby X. And the song is called Bad Year. Follow your boy on Instagram, Jacoby_X, Jacoby_X. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jacoby Browder, JACOBYBROWDER. And once again, shout out Hip Hop United and Brianna for having me. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all support your boy.
There it is. Hip Hop United All Access. This is Brianna, and we're here live today with the one and only Jacoby X. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You see, I got my gear on. I'm doing good, doing well. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, what gear is that? Is that your gear? Your brand?
Oh, it's for my brand. This is me. When I designed the logo, I had took a picture like back in 2015 because I go by Jacoby X, so I did like a photo, mimic the photo of him standing out by the window with the rifle, and I took a picture from a video I had did, and I just got one of my dogs that animated and turned the blinds into an X, so Jacoby X is standing in front of the blind. So I've been pushing all my merch. This some of the tracksuit gear right here, one of the jackets from the tracksuit gear I got, but we got some more stuff we about to drop soon.
Okay, that's super dope. Well, introduce yourself to everybody. Let everybody know where you're from, how you got started in the industry.
My name is Jacoby Browder. I go by the stage name Jacoby X. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, but I reside in Montgomery. I'm a Tuskegee graduate, singer, songwriter, and rapper, also an educator. I educate kids with autism and other social disabilities. And I dabble in acting a little bit, and I do some modeling. I'm just out here doing what God called me to do, and I'm just blessed to be here, blessed to be a part of this interview right now.
Definitely. Well, again, we do appreciate you for joining me today here on the check-in. Now, you're well-rounded. You're a singer, rapper, model. The list goes on and on. It's most definitely good to be well-rounded. Now, out of all of those talents, what are you most passionate about?
I'm most passionate about my music. Well, it really go hand in hand with my education with my students and my music, because I want them to make sure they get a lot of teaching that they need, because some of them lack in areas that they need to strengthen in, and I always make it my point to try to better them and help them out. And plus, they love my music anyway, because those kids, the kids that I teach with autistic disabilities, they love dancing and singing and all types of music. And so when I showed them where I am on YouTube, because one of them, he just wouldn't stop bugging me about my music, because I work at a group home / school, and I'll be singing around the house. And he's like, Jacoby, you just a great singer. What, you got any music anywhere? And I told him I got something on YouTube, and every time he see me now, I played your music today. I played your music for the other staff and the other students in the house today. So that always brightens up my day. So it goes hand in hand with my teaching and my music.
Got you. Would you say that's a part of what motivates you to keep going, by just the students, their how they receive your music and stuff?
Yeah, that's a great motivation for me right there. When I see them bobbing their head and really naming songs that they like by me, and actually just turn them on when I get there, they'll turn them on and try to make me smile, and that really does make me smile, because they go look it up and find it on their own and just start playing it, or they'll say a line from it, because I got one of the songs I sent you earlier called My Time. One of them will just come up to me and say, it's my time, and I just bust out laughing, because it tickles me that they like it so much, and I'm glad that they like it for real.
Right. Most definitely. Now, who are some of the people that inspire you, though, to just to do music?
Who are some of the people that inspire me? My father, he was one of them, because at first he didn't want me doing it. So, because he a big sports head, he got us into sports at an early age. I was playing basketball, football, And when he found out I was doing music, he really went down with it. And plus, he's a pastor, so some of the stuff that I was rapping about and singing about, he wasn't too fond of it, and he thought it was just a dead end career. He wanted me to do something safe if I couldn't play sports, which I really didn't give a damn about. So I'm gonna do what I want to do. But like him opposing so much inspired me to really want to show him, like, yeah, you see your son, I'm out here making strides in something that you're definitely opposing, and I'm really going places with it. Because I've been in places that I never thought I would be by doing this music and continuing to go. It's been very rough, but I'm enjoying the journey, enjoying it, because I know my blessing is about to come, my breakthrough about to come. Also, my mother, she inspired me, because she always just showed love to anything that I did, because I'm a boy, so she loved anything that I do. So at one point I was thinking about still doing sports and trying to pursue music, so she told me to do both, and I just fell in love with music more. So and also who inspired me, Lil Wayne is a big inspiration to me, and Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson, he's so electrifying,
Right.
and he just a great entertainer, and that's just somebody I looked up. That's my favorite artist of all time, and Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. Because every time I'll be walking around school with my iPod in, or around my neighborhood, around the house with my iPod in, I'm listening to Lil Wayne nonstop. My dad, he used to get mad. He said, "You listening to that Lil Wayne devil music?" I'm just rolling my eyes, looking at him like, "Come on, bro." But I would always envision what I would say on some songs that I listen to Lil Wayne and hear his punchlines, and I always just think in my mind, I would have said it this way or said it that way. But Lil Wayne is he the greatest rapper alive. He inspired me to do what I do rap wise. So.
Got you. Got you. Who are some people that you aspire to collaborate with?
I want to collaborate with J. Cole, Meek Mill, Money Man, and Rick Ross. So,
Okay. Yeah, those are most definitely some heavy hitters. Now, let's get into your music. Let everybody know what you're currently pushing, and what's the message behind your music? Like, what do you want the listeners to take from your music?
the song I'm currently pushing now, I'm really pushing all my albums still, even the first one I dropped in 2017. But the main single that I'm pushing right now is called Bad Year, which y'all can find on all platforms, all major platforms. And really just the motive behind my music and the message that I'm trying to push behind my music is, I just want all my people to elevate, especially in the Black community. I just want everybody to elevate and go after what they want to go after. And my music really focuses on motivating our people and really educating our people on certain things that they may not know. Because I know I don't know everything, but I'm a big reader. I read a lot up on a lot of things. So I like to get an understanding of and want people to really grasp and understand what I'm talking about, because I don't want to just be rapping about anything. Because even when I'm writing my songs and I'm putting together words and stuff, I go look up words to make sure I'm using that word right. And I'll go look up different metaphors and different similes and anything I can look up to help enhance my skill with writing and making a song just sound meaningful and sound good. Because I just like to touch people's souls with my music. I like for them to relate, because I've had plenty of times people call me about certain songs and tell me how my song made them cry, or how they just relate to everything that I'm talking about. So my main focus is really just motivating and giving music for people to feel good, and you get out and hustle and go get everything that you desire. Go take it. Don't wait on nobody. Just go take that shit.
Absolutely. So now you have some other songs that you're pushing as well. Other singles?
Yeah, I got a song. Both of them are on my last album that I did. It's called Check, and I got my homeboy Slaughter Gang Kendall. He part of 21 Savage's Slaughter Gang. He featured on that track, and it's another track on my Unapologetically Me album called My Time. I sent that one to you. I don't know if you heard it yet, but yeah, I'm really pushing that, because those tracks right there, I got like great major feedback from those tracks when I put them out. So those are some additional tracks that I'm putting my all into as well. We getting together some more campaigns, and I'm working on other different singles as well, featuring with some other people, but I ain't put those out yet. I want to see how I can do with the rest of these ones that I'm pushing right now until they run their course. But I don't feel like those songs, the 3 songs that I mentioned, have ran their course yet because it hasn't reached the expansion that I wanted to reach yet. It hasn't reached all over the world yet. I feel like it's because the Baggier song is only at roughly over 60,000 streams. And I feel like that song is a great song. My time hasn't even reached 10,000 streams yet, and it's finna surpass. All of those songs are finna surpass my expectations. I feel like this year, so I want to keep pushing those because everybody hasn't heard them yet. Only like my close supportive fans and new fans that I'm gaining each day, they're hearing it. But when the whole world hears it, I feel like it's gonna do what it needs to do.
Right, absolutely. Now, you sing too, okay?
Yeah.
Right? So now, that's a part of your music. Like what, who do you look up to as far as singers?
Michael Jackson, again.
Right.
But Jamie Foxx though. And yeah, he's a great entertainer. I like Jamie Foxx music. Jamie Foxx, that dude is well rounded. And I want to work with him too. And some gospel artists like, Kenton Jones, Hezekiah Walker, Fred Hammond, because I grew up in the church. My mom and dad are pastors, so I grew up listening to that. I had to sneak and listen to rap music and all that shit when I was younger. But yeah, Jamie Foxx is one. Ken Jones, Fred Hammond, Hezekiah Walker, and I would say Chris Brown. He's a good influence on my music as well, like singing.
Right.
So.
Right. What's the most memorable moment that you've experienced so far, since you've been in the industry?
The most memorable moment, I would have to say going auditioning for what's that on the Netflix special Rhythm and Flow, being on the taping of Rhythm and Flow for that Atlanta episode. It was memorable. It was very memorable because when they picked me out of like 70,000 applicants, and I didn't even apply. Somebody called me out the blue and told me about the show. He said, we want you to come. We've been looking at your Instagram page and all your social media, and we want you to come to Atlanta to audition. So it was like 2 auditions. I did the one in the hotel, the Sheraton Hotel, I think it was, and I did good for the producers. And like a month later, like a few weeks later, one of the producers from the TV show, he called me and started asking questions about my life and getting the story together and stuff like that. So oh, wow. They called me back and said they want to pick me to be on the tape and audition for the Atlanta episode where they was gonna have like T.I. and I think Quavo and Big Boy. And it was just a great experience because I met a lot of great artists. A lot of great artists, made a lot of connections that day. It was a long ass day. They had us in that little area a long ass for the whole time. But it was a great experience, and I wish they would have let me perform. But something went on where I don't know what happened.
So how far did you get? Did you get on an episode yet, or you were just still in the auditioning phase?
I was on the Atlanta episode. I think it was like episode 3 on Netflix. It's like a small glimpse of me. We all sitting like in this little area or the waiting area because we had just got done freestyling. I don't know if they got all of that on the session. And I'm like, somebody had spotted me because I couldn't see me. I didn't know I was in there until somebody spotted me. They paused it, and you see it like a good little 2-second glimpse of me sitting next to one of the people who had just got done performing on stage because we waited in some area, and then a van took us to like this little club. I don't know if it was like Medusa or some club in Atlanta. It was just like little walking distance, and they took us over there. We supposed to perform, and I got mic'd up to perform. but I was finna go on stage. I'm standing at the door, about to walk in, about to go on stage, about to get the mic. They about to turn my track on. And then one of the directors came out, said the producer said there's been a change. So they unmiked me. And I went back to the van and they brought somebody else in. And then they took my group all the way back to the little waiting there. I'm like, kind of threw me off, but it kind of made me mad a little bit at first, but I wasn't tripping on the stuff because I started to see how scripted this shit was anyway. But a lot of people knew I was fly when I was walked in there because they heard me start rapping and stuff. So I gained a lot of connections, a lot of people, a lot of networking from that anyway. So,
right.
and I met your homegirl London B too. When she started rapping, I was like, damn. I was like, damn, cause she seen me rap and she was surprised how good I was too. And then she came in with the white and black hair. I'm like, who is this? And she started spitting. I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, her signature look.
Yeah, she was nice with it. I like that. Definitely like that.
Well, that's good that you you made some great connections while you were there. Do you still keep in touch with some of the people that were on the show?
Yeah, I got a few partners, but they didn't like. One of them got the audition on the stage, but the ones I stayed connected with, they didn't like get on the show like all into LA. They didn't get to LA. Okay. Like the people, there's a few people that I still connect with. They were in the little area we were all in, and a few of them I stayed in contact with. I got a few contacts still with them.
Okay, cool. Would you ever try out for another show, like a music show?
Hell no. I'm not trying out for no TV show. I try like I did try out for one show, the Making the Band one. They about to drop the new one. They finna drop. I tried out for that because one of my partners in Atlanta, he put me on to one of the TV producers over there, and she told me to come try out. And she told me I'd be in the VIP line, so I came, and I skipped ahead of some people, and I ain't had to stand out in the cold that long. And I went in and auditioned the first day, and I was singing in front of I think it was like Monica and Diddy's sons as well, and I made it through. I made it through the first day, and they told me to come back the second day. And I got all the way to the last round with the choreography, where we was doing choreography with, what's her name? She was on the movie Honey, and she was the one that Missy Elliott didn't like because she was doing all that sexy shit in the movie.
Her name
she like one of the main choreographers for like Diddy and stuff like that. I forgot her name, but she a real good choreographer though. But yeah, we got to where we doing the choreography there. I was doing good on the choreography. It's just I'm not no motherfucking. I can dance, I got rhythm, but I ain't too skilled in choreography. I can do it, but I need a little more practice. But they like my singing, they like how I dance, but they felt just some other people dance a little better than me. It's some people that they let through that couldn't dance at all, and they really couldn't sing at all. That's why it kind of threw me off because like I can see how scripted it was, but it was a good experience too. I got some connects up there too. I got some connections with some people that I'm still in contact with. So it's all a good experience. And then people like when the people seen I had got called back, like people standing in line outside, they seen me. I had a call back as everybody was asking how you do. And then some girls, they wanted me to sing when I came out. So I just started singing for them. And then they all just started following me on Instagram and listening to my music and stuff like that. So it was kind of a win-win. So,
Right.
Got some more fans.
Right. Okay. Well, at least you guys, you drew a fan base out of it, but, most definitely, persistence is key. So it looks like you've been still being persistent. And once you keep going, you're going to see, you're going to end up in a better situation, versus just reality TV and stuff like that. That's for sure.
I kind of feel like the reality TV thing ain't for me really anyway, because I'm not finna sit here and be fake on no damn TV. I can't act like that Well,
Right.
not on no reality. I can act, but doing reality TV, it's supposed to be reality. Supposed to be doing some real stuff, but it is what it is. So,
Right.
I'm not mad about it. It's just one obstacle that I
Mhm.
got to get over, one journey I got to get through. I done got through, so it's just more opportunities about to present themselves. So I'm just ready for for the next blessing.
Right. And it's most definitely on the way. That's for sure. Now, talk about your merch a little bit. I know you're pushing. I see you got on the jacket that represents the X. I guess a part of your name. Get into that for me, if you don't mind.
Yeah, this is my brand. It's this Jacoby X brand, and really the meaning behind that, is we gotta hustle by any means. We gotta achieve our goals and walking into our defining moments by any means necessary. So that's really what the whole ordeal about behind this brand. And I wanted to have something that stood out to get people's attention, because a lot of people put out merchandise and it doesn't sell much. I know when I got this logo made by my partner Troy Davis. He makes beats, and he made this logo for me. He designed the logo for me. He just took my vision and he ran with it the way I wanted it done. The first day I dropped it on Instagram with no clothes. I ain't have no clothes, and I just dropped the logo. I just got a bunch of positive. I got a bunch of positive looks from a lot of people. They were ready for me to put it on some clothing or on any type of merchandise so they can support it, because it stood out.
Mm-hmm.
And they like how it was designed, and like how I came up with the logo and everything. And I just kept it basic. I just took a picture that I had with me, turned the blinds into an X, and I got my guy to digitize it for me. And then when I got it put on merchandise, I had it embroidered, so that
Mm-hmm.
made it pop a little more. So,
Right.
and it brought more value to me. So I wasn't. They ain't expensive, but they not running cheap though.
Okay.
I'm not busting nobody head for them, but I'm putting a lot of time and effort into it. And I started selling it during the pandemic, because my job in Atlanta, I was recently let go over there because of COVID. And so I was jobless. But when I started running this merchandise, I literally profited over $7,000 within like 4 months of doing this on my own. Like I
Wow.
was DMing people that I knew. I got a commercial made, like one of them little advertising commercials
Mm-hmm.
that you just walking around the city, got the merchandise on, got a little
Right.
voice speaking behind that. I even did a little voice over, and I
Okay.
had my partner, he filmed it and edited. And I dropped that before I dropped my merch, because I wanted to present it in
Mm-hmm.
a way without just posting a picture or making
Right.
a post about it that was just basic. I like to go all out for my music and my brand, period, so I can catch people's eye and keep their attention, so just to show them how serious I am, because people bypass posts all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
if it doesn't have any theatrics or it doesn't have any
Right.
meaning to me, I feel like they're gonna keep scrolling by it. If it ain't gonna make them stop scrolling,
Mm-hmm.
you defeating the purpose with making the post regardless. So
Yeah.
I gathered all my merch up, and before I put it out, I wanted to make a TV ad commercial like the one I be seeing on TV. And
Mm.
so I did. And I even did a
Right.
little photo shoot as well. Just, and I was the only model, and I ain't got too many resources at this point. So I'm making use of what I do. So,
Mm-hmm.
and plus a lot of people, they don't be reliable. So I
Right.
like I like to get stuff done on a timely manner. If I want it
Right.
done on this day, and I hit you up ahead of time to try to help me out to get it done, but you doing all that, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna
Right.
do it myself. I'm gonna go ahead and get it done myself. And that's what I did. Like I asked people for help, try to help me sell the stuff, share my posts. Wasn't getting too many people, but the ones that did, I really appreciate them and love them for that. But mainly, I did all the promotion. I come up with a post and send the video to their DMs, or send them the link and show them, we got this on sale, blase, and and when it starts selling, I ask people to take pictures of the they self in the merchandise, and
Mhm.
I started getting like hundreds and hundreds of pictures from different people. I'm like, you can
Wow.
go on my Instagram and see on my highlights where it says merchandise. I got like 2 highlight slots of like over 100 pictures of people in my merchandise, from t-shirts, crew necks, hoodies, jackets. It's going crazy for real, for real. I got a lot of people. I got a lot of customers for real, for real. So
Wow.
when
Wow.
when I get my stuff going back up, it's gonna be way more pressure. That's
Wow.
what I'm pushing for.
I like that. I like that red too. I like that
Yeah.
red. I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you something though, for real.
Okay. Okay. I
I'm gonna
like that
send you
red.
something. You
Okay.
just gotta text me your size and
Okay.
text me an address and send it to you. I'm gonna send you some.
Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Well, we pretty much covered everything. The new single that you're pushing. Everybody make sure you go get it. Anything else you want the listeners to know that I didn't ask you about?
Nah, man, y'all just support Brianna, support me, support Black people this month, support them all
Absolutely.
year round. We just got to get out here and get it, man. Y'all support your boy though, for real. Just go stream my music on all digital streaming platforms. Just type in Jacoby X, Jacoby X. It's like Malcolm X. So just type in my name. I'm there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jacoby Browder, Browder. And that's all I ask for. I just ask for your support. And if you truly fuck with me, let me know. Critique me or something. Shoot me a DM. I'm not bougie. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me anywhere. I'm just trying to build and network with different people. So that's all I got.
There it is. All right. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you. I do appreciate you for checking in and taking the time to speak to Hip Hop United.
I appreciate you for having me. And y'all be blessed, man. I got to go get this workout in.
Okay. No problem. No problem.